to add first that we are very happy that in spite of the many disputes that were presented before the Disputes Tribunal, the Tribunal and the National Elections Board were very magnanimous to make sure that we are accommodative of all interest groups and stakeholders in the party. And that is why NEC and the National Steering Management Committee, under the able leadership of the President, we resolved yesterday that it is only fair that we accord all those who have expressed interest to run for elected positions at the grassroots level an opportunity to do that through the repeat elections in the select polling stations that had disputes. Two, is to state that our party, being a very accommodative and all-inclusive party, one where we do not want to leave anyone behind, we also resolved that we need to give all our members in the National Governing Council, that is all our elected leaders, a midterm report on the implementation of our manifesto. You will remember that we have stated before that under the able leadership of President Ruto and in our implementation of the plan, which was our manifesto, we did indicate that we would implement this plan, comma to full stop, paragraph by paragraph, and page to page. And those who have been very keen will see that all the government programs that we are rolling out, whether it is rollout of the infrastructure fund, all these are things that were in our manifesto. And therefore, we want to update our leaders right from the grassroots in terms of our MCAs all the way to governors on where we are on the implementation of this plan. Two, as I said, being an inclusive party, we want to make sure that all our leaders and all our party organs are involved in the process that we did mandate the party leader under the NEC organ, mandated him to engage with ODM in structured negotiations to make sure that as we go to the 2027 elections, we have a party, one that has proper governance structures and whose mandate comes from the people, right from the grassroots. And two, that as we strongly believe, this party, the Kenya Kwanza Coalition, is a party that is forming government after next year's elections. But we have invited our colleagues in ODM under the broad-based government. We have had a very good working arrangement with them. We have listened to them as they engaged in their National Steering Committee meeting and the resolutions that they have passed as a party. And we welcome and accommodate what they have said. And that is why we mandated the party leader to constructively engage with them. And we want to take that decision now from NEC to the next party organ, which is the NGC. We'll be taking that to the NGC on Monday next week under the chairmanship of the President, State House on Monday. As I said, we don't want to leave anyone behind. Many of the people who have lodged complaints regarding our grassroots elections are thousands. In fact, I must commend the National Elections Board and the Disputes Resolution Tribunal for the many hours that they have put in to try and resolve many of these disputes. And many of those disputes were lodged by leaders who aspire to run for either MCA, governor, members of parliament seats, and including two who have also expressed interest to run on UDA for the position of president. And therefore, all those people, we do not want anybody to feel that they are being left behind, and that is why we resolved that as early as now, we want to register all of them so that those who have interest in running for positions on UDA and Kenya Kwanza can register, and we will engage with them again under the leadership of the party leader the other Monday, as has been mentioned in this communique. Na asanteni sana.